we need not run away from the fact that more than ever before in the history of our nation, this is the worst instability we are facing. In fact, this is worse than the Civil War.
Are you in PDP?
Mr. President, the solution is very simple. Today, there are a lot of misgiving, a lot of misinterpretations of what is happening. Some people believe, some people in government are supporting this move. Some people believe, some people sponsor those who are destabilizing our nation within the country. The answer is very simple. We cannot pretend that we are capable of confronting the situation in our hands. America, as powerful as they are, when the pandemic came, it got to a point that China had to claim, they came to their rescue. We shouldn't pretend that we needed foreign support now. Let nobody deceive us, Mr. President. A lot of billions of naira have been voted for security services. Nothing is coming out of it. We wouldn't wait until our nation gets bombed. Let us shout and call for foreign support. I am a APC man and I've been supporting my party. But the president should get to know that it has gotten to a point that we who are supporters, who are members of the APC, we can no longer keep quiet. The president must rise to the occasion. You know why I say you not see the truth and you are afraid to say it because you will die? We must open, Mr. President. The nation is on fire. The president must rise to the occasion. It costs us nothing to get foreign support. We must rise to the occasion. We must bring in people to save this country, or else we will be consumed. Every one of us will have a chapter for history. Whenever the history of this period will be written, whatever is our position, we have a chapter. We cannot keep quiet any longer. It has gotten to a point that we cannot sleep with our two eyes closed. We are not free. Our children are not free. The president must rise to the occasion. There is no nation that is so powerful that it doesn't need support of other nations. Individuals cannot say you will leave the war without any other person with you. So we must rise. The situation is our security system has collapsed. It has failed. And because it has failed, we need to look for foreign support. It costs Nigeria nothing. Forget the ego, forget the superiority of Nigeria in African nations. Today, we are facing serious problems. If our nation is to survive this period, I'm not in doubt that the security architecture we have today cannot cope with what we are facing. Every part of this country is threatened. From the north to the south, nobody is safe. Nobody can travel 50 kilometers in our nation. I feel like shedding tears for a country that we grew up, where nobody harasses you when you travel from Lagos to Maiduguri. I done it in times past. Today I cannot travel from here to Kaduna to Niger State where I was born. The president must know that this is a bad time for our nation. We must look for foreign support to save this nation. This is my position, Mr. President. We must rise to it. They are killing people in the east, in the west, in the south, in the north. We should shut down the National Assembly. Let's shut down. If we cannot save this country, we stay in our homes. Our country is bleeding. People are in poverty. There's no food. People are hungry. Insecurity is threatening us. We cannot pretend. It's better we are not here. That's the next thing that here. People are dying. Every day Nigerians are dying. We must rise to the occasion. That's for me, Mr. President.
What you just watched is not just a senator talking. It is a man at his limit, a leader overwhelmed by the weight of a nation that feels like it is slipping further into fear every single day. Senator Smart Adeyemi did not just speak, he broke down emotionally, and that alone tells you how serious this situation has become. Because when people who sit in the heart of power begin to struggle to hold back tears, it means the pressure has reached every corner of the country. The senator made it clear, Nigeria is no longer dealing with insecurity the way we used to know it. This is not a matter of local trouble or internal disturbance. He said it plainly, the situation is now bigger than what we can handle alone, and if the president needs foreign support, this is the time to ask without hesitation. And honestly, that statement alone has shaken the political atmosphere, because it is rare for a top lawmaker to openly admit that our security crisis has gone beyond national capacity. The truth is, you can feel the frustration in his voice. It wasn't scripted. It wasn't political grammar. It was a cry for urgent action. He is basically warning, if we don't act immediately, this thing may overwhelm every structure we still have. You hear him pleading, not as a politician trying to score points, but as a father, as a Nigerian, as someone who has seen too many reports crossing his desk every morning, reports of attacks, kidnappings, villages wiped out, travelers missing, communities living in fear, and families who no longer sleep with both eyes closed. And he is right. The numbers are rising. The fear is rising. The uncertainty is rising. He mentioned something very important: seriousness. Because the truth is, insecurity has become a national emergency that requires complete concentration, not half measures. When he said, if foreign support is needed, let us call for help, that statement alone is heavy. Because it means the situation is no longer about pride, politics, or pretending. It has reached a point where even our leaders are admitting we may be overstretched. Think about it. We are dealing with armed groups in the north. Attacks spilling into central regions. Kidnapping spreading across highways. And ordinary people who feel abandoned. And yet, hearing a senator break down, right there in a formal setting, paints a picture that statistics alone cannot capture. It shows that even within the system, people are worried. He is basically telling the president, this is not the time to be defensive. This is not the time for ego. This is not the time for slow responses. This is the time to unite every resource available, local and international. Because insecurity doesn't care about political party. It doesn't care about tribe. It doesn't care about religion. When danger comes, it comes for everyone. Another key thing he implied is that Nigerians are tired. People want solutions, not speeches. People want safety, not promises. People want reassurance, not more headlines of tragedy. And judging by the way this clip has already gone viral, it shows how deeply Nigerians connect with what he said. Because people are not just listening. They are feeling it. It hits differently when someone in government shows vulnerability. It hits differently when the emotion is real. It hits differently when the pain is visible. And this is what many Nigerians have been trying to say for months. We cannot continue like this. The senator's emotional breakdown reflects a bigger truth. Nigeria must act fast. The situation must not be downplayed. And the presidency must treat this as a top priority. Not just in words, but in visible, measurable action. His message is simple. If we need more technology, get it. If we need better intelligence, get it. If we need allies, call them. If we need international cooperation, request it. If we need to restructure security strategies, do it now. Because lives are at stake, and time is not on our side. The senator is essentially speaking the mind of millions of Nigerians who wake up daily wondering, who is next? Which community will be attacked? Which road is now unsafe? Where can we even feel secure anymore? His tears were not weakness, they were a reflection of the frustration that many citizens feel. A frustration that comes from wanting a country where people can sleep safely, travel safely, and live without fear. And now the pressure is back on the presidency, because this emotional appeal has already become a national conversation. People are asking, will there be a new strategy? Will there be immediate action? Will foreign support be considered? Will the government respond publicly to his plea? These next few days will be important. Because when lawmakers speak with emotion, not politics, it carries weight. And when the nation listens this closely, it means the stakes are high. Nigeria is at a crossroads. And the senator's message is simple. If we must protect our country, this is the moment to act decisively, boldly, and without delay. Because the safety of Nigerians is not negotiable.